Well, hey everybody, this is our Vermil 47 broadcasting to you out of Dallas, Texas. It is 2:55 Central Time on May the 16th, 2011. First off, I just wanted to show you the unsettled weather continuing in the southeast part of the United States. We've got an upper level low spinning around here, and lows spin, alright mouse, lows spin counterclockwise, and so we see that this is just kind of sitting and spinning, and what it's doing is it's throwing lots of moisture off of the Atlantic back onshore, and it's giving some hell weather to you up there, Mike. You just can't seem to catch a break, and it looks like if these stay together this afternoon or later on this evening, as stuff moves around this low, you're probably going to get some more rain. So hope everything goes okay for you, man. Take care over there. Anyway, again, this doesn't seem to be wanting to go anywhere anytime fast. We do have some radar beams coming out here out of this radar site here in northern Florida. Just kind of interesting. Not sure what that is showing us. Anyway, unsettled weather continues in the southeast. Now a quick look at the induction magnetometer from the HAARP facility in Gacona, Alaska. This is spread out over May the 15th and today the 16th. We had our normal, or what we seem to think is normal, background at about the 1.75 hertz area, and also at the 3 hertz area that seemed to just kind of ebb and flow with daytime and nighttime. Got a little stronger here yesterday afternoon into last night, and then it just kind of shut down, got kind of very quiet a little after midnight. And then all of a sudden we see a wide spectrum peak here about, that would be about 1 a.m. this morning Central Standard or Central Daylight Time, and another one at 7 a.m. Central Time. Both of them pretty strong, especially right down in this area here. This kind of flowed up too and strong. So we, again, two impressive peaks occurring throughout the spectrum. Again, one around 1 to 2 o'clock this morning, and then another around 7 a.m. this morning. Again, the times I'm quoting are in Central Time here in the United States. Kind of interesting a lot of times, like I said, to see quietness, 2 spikes, some quietness, and then it looks like we'll probably start seeing the regular 1.75 start pick up there. So anyway, that's a quick look at HAARP. Here's something I found quite interesting on the radar program I use here at my house. This is a Gibson Ridge radar. This is level 3 radar. I use it because, of course, I live here in Dallas, Texas. Radar site being over here south of downtown Fort Worth, South Tarrant County there. An interesting radar spike, and that would be inbound at least 70 knots, 60 to 70 knots anyway, and that would be going to the radar site, at the radar site. This was at 1 p.m. Central Time that this frame was captured. Now what's interesting is that this is at an elevation, in other words, the radar antenna was tilted at 1.5 degrees up from horizon and caught this. I'll look at a lower tilt, same exact time, and we have a spike now here. Now this spike happens to be in purple, which means the radar doesn't know whether that was coming in or going out. It goes into purple, which is called range folding, because the computer program at the radar site just doesn't quite know if that's inbound or outbound. Nonetheless, it is very interesting that it's at the exact same time that we have the one that came in this way and then the one this way. So again, here is the inbound spike. We know that's inbound for sure because it's green. Anything in Doppler, green is going towards the radar. Cold front came through here, so our winds are coming out of the north. That's why it's green here and red down here, because the winds blow in, get to the radar site, and then as they blow away, it's red. Obviously, very strong and fast spike inbound to the radar site there, and then again the spike at the exact same time that's in a northwest southeast fashion. And again, I can't tell you whether it's inbound or outbound, just for the fact that the radar itself could not determine. Anyway, I thought that was quite interesting, and I'll try to do some more research, or if people see some spikes and they have a certain time they see them, drop me a little note or whatever, and I will try to go back and look at that radar site for you if I can get a chance or I've got some time. So anyway, just thought I'd show you some of that from my local radar. One last thing I wanted to point out is the big powerhouse storm coming into the west coast. Here's California. This would be Central California, Northern California. Here is Oregon and Washington. This is a pretty stout storm. It is wound up relatively tight here. It's coming again down this way. It'll be coming into the United States and then moving on off this way. This is a pretty big mass area here of some upper level cold weather, which is a lot of times indicated by the separation of these little puffy areas of clouds. And also it would show that it's got a movement that is pushing that way, because you see it pushes in and kind of makes like an arrowhead in a way. So like here's the input, and then these are kind of like the trailing pushes from it. But anyway, more unsettled weather getting ready to crash into the west coast. This is in the Gulf of Alaska, and this is off the northwest coast. So some interesting things going on as they've been now for the last month or so now, weather-wise and HAARP-wise and space-wise. We did have a minor geomagnetic storm about 3 or 4 hours ago. It was very minor, but we may be seeing some more as the sun gets active. Anyway, that's what I got for you right now. Y'all take care.